G'day everybody. I want to talk about nice parenting. What does a nice parent do when they go to punish a kid who's underage? You're not allowed to use the law against them, and you shouldn't. That's why we have an age limit, the laws to punish kids. What do you do to them when they just keep being naughty and they're not listening? You're not allowed to smack them. That's the law now. Even though sometimes in the end, and I've learned that myself by getting it, that a smack or a little punishment like kneeling on rice or something may need to come in the end. But there's a lot of things you can do first before that. And what do you do if you're a nice parent? You're grounded. You put them in their room. You go to your room. Or you're not allowed to leave the house. But you can't hit them. You can't tie them up. So what happens when they just go, no, mum or dad, and they just walk out of their house? What do you do then? Do you yell out, when you come back, now you're going to be grounded longer? That might work. Occasionally it does. It does when they're younger. As they get older, you'll find certain tricks don't work anymore. So what happens there? You call the police. And the police turn up and get your kid and say, well, if you don't wake up, we're going to come and keep threatening you, or we're going to take you to a juvie, another place. You could do that. Usually, that works. But in some cases, they even play up even more. Because sending off a kid to another place, definitely a kid that loves you, the parent, and you don't know what to do anymore, so you send them to another place, can make problems worse. And I know this, as the kid will feel unloved, and it'll be harder to teach them why they feel like they're unloved. So what do? The best thing to do is really to compromise with the kid, to try get them not to walk out, and to get them to see that they just need a time out, a refresh. Hopefully one day, as for parents, and as I might be a parent one day, and I see myself as a parent already when you look after animals, because that's parenting, that they will do the right thing. It's all about wording, I see it. And I'm hoping that one day all the parents will be educated right, that we can just word things right to the kids. Or if their parents can't do it, we need something in the police system, as like I said before, the parents might call the police. You might need someone in the police system, a shrink, that can come around and just give advice as well to the parents. Free advice to people who can't afford it. That's a start as well. We could try that, because I know that helped for me when I used to get some advice from a shrink type of person, a counsellor at school. And so that might even work too. But really in the end, you just need to keep talking, even if it's hard and depressing and sad. Discussions usually fix everything, to find out what the problem is, because there's usually a problem somewhere, isn't it? And ignoring the problem just makes problems worse. Anyway, I thought I'd just have a little blab about parenting. Leave comments for me about what you think parents should do to kids that aren't listening. Should we do the police route and scare them with the police and have them see a counsellor? Or before that, and they're just being cheeky, right, you might need them to kneel on rice, a little bit of pain punishment. So what works better? We know in the end both can work, but which one's better? I'd love to know a study about that. I'm going to have to look up studies about that next when I can get time to do it. But which one would be better? Is it a little bit of pain so they feel it and remember it. And you don't want to hurt them, like kneeling on rice, and it's not comfortable, right? Or is it better with threats, hoping that the threats will work? And what happens if you do the threats first and make things worse, and then try the pain? If you go that route, I reckon that would make it even worse. So if you're going to do the pain one, it's probably best to do that before sending them off somewhere where they'll feel unloved. And then you try to bring them back, and then use the kneeling on rice pain punishment. Might not work too well. Anyway, I can get into this for ages, but I thought I'd have a blab today. And my pigeon buddy's hungry, so I was sitting here watching him. I'm like, I'm going to have a blab. I gave him some Whip Mix because we haven't got any seed at the moment. I'm happy with that. They're sort of happy in that one. He's like, come on, man. Anyway, bye-bye, people. See ya.